Natal is an incredible city and the capital of Rio Grande do Norte, which on its own already offers many options for beaches and leisure. However, to make the most of your experience in this northeastern state, it's essential to explore most of the available tours. In this video, we'll list the best tours for your trip to Natal in 2023, including updated price information to help you plan the trip of your dreams according to your budget and available time. But before we begin, we'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel and share with your friends. Most of the tours take almost the entire day due to the distances involved, so it's ideal to schedule these activities when booking your hotel, preferably with reliable and accredited agencies. Sometimes your own hotel can make reservations for you. Avoid hiring informal guides, as besides the lack of security, they may not offer the complete itinerary. Furthermore, planning ahead helps organize your trip because the days you'll be on tours won't leave much time for other activities, unless you want to explore restaurants or enjoy nightlife, if exhaustion allows. Now let's get to the tours. Buggy ride along the north coast. This is undoubtedly the most exciting tour. Even with a tighter budget, set aside some money for this experience. I guarantee you won't regret it. It usually starts at 9 in the morning and returns to the hotel around 4 in the afternoon. Buggy tours typically accommodate up to 4 people, and the agency can group individuals or smaller groups. If you're traveling with a full group, you can customize the tour. In this amazing tour, you'll visit 80 stunning beaches. Some of them will be just a brief stop for photos, but the good thing is that you can note your favorite beaches and reserve a day for them if you have extra time in your itinerary. These are Redinha, Santa Rita, Genipabu, Barra do Rio, Graçandu, Pitangui, Jacumã, and Porto Mirim. Additionally, we'll visit 4 dune parks, where fun is guaranteed, and the only way to access them is with this tour. The guide will ask you if you want to ride with or without emotion, so brace yourself and hold tight. And to complete this unique experience, you'll enjoy 3 lovely lagoons: Lagoa de Genipabu, Lagoa de Pitangui, and Lagoa de Jacumã, where you'll find the famous water activities. The cost of the tour is around R$200 per person, but please be aware of additional fees not included. Ferry fee and environmental fee, R$65 per buggy or R$16 per person. Esquibunda, aerobunda and kamikaze, R$20 per descent. Photos with dromedaries, R$100. Lunch in the restaurant Miramar, R$85 per person. Maracajaú. Located 60 kilometers from Natal, Maracajaú Beach is famous for its crystal clear waters and coral reefs 7 kilometers off the coast, which house various marine species. It's known as the Caribbean of Rio Grande do Norte. The Maracajaú tour lasts from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., depending on the tide conditions. The tour includes a catamaran ride to the reefs, a mask, snorkel, and environmental preservation fee. However, you can choose to take a speedboat tour, which gets you to the reefs faster and allows more time for snorkeling, which usually lasts about 2 hours. The cost of the tour is around R$200 per person, including the catamaran. If you prefer the speedboat, it's about R$280 per person. You also have the option of scuba diving for an additional R$150. If you're not interested in diving but still want to visit the paradisiacal Maracajaú, you can enjoy the beauty of the beach for R$100 per person. Perobas and Cunaú. If your dream is to dive but you can't swim, this is the ideal tour for you. The beach is 78 kilometers from Natal and offers a peaceful fishing village environment. You'll take a boat ride to explore the reefs 5 kilometers off the coast, ideal for snorkeling due to their shallow pools. The tour also includes a visit to the Punaú region, where you can relax and enjoy nature. The tour lasts from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., but take in mind that times may change depending on the tide, and the dive lasts approximately 2 hours. The cost is around 200 reais per person. Galinhos. This tour lasts almost 12 hours, leaving at 6:30 in the morning and returns around 7 p.m. Tours to Galinhos only happen on Wednesday and Saturdays. Galinhos is a town that preserves the charm of a fishing village located on a peninsula 164 kilometers from Natal. The municipality is part of the Saline region of the state, included in the Costa Branca tourist pole. To get to Galinhos, you'll pass through places where you can observe some of the characteristics of the Northeast in terms of vegetation, lifestyle, and housing. The itinerary includes visits to Galinhos, a bath in Lagoa do Capim, and a lunch stop at Galas Beach. The cost of the tour is around 180 reais per person. Some additional expenses are not included in the price, such as food, about 60 per person, a carriage ride to the lighthouse, 25 per person, and a dune buggy ride in Galinhos, 55 reais per person. Buggy Ride South Coast. This tour lasts from 9 a.m. to approximately 4 p.m. It takes you to the south coast of Rio Grande do Norte, passing through beautiful landscapes. The itinerary includes stops at places such as the Centro de Lançamento da Barreira do Inferno, a base of the Brazilian Air Force for rocket launches, Cotovelo Beach, Pirangi Beach, home to the largest cashew tree in the world, Búzios Beach, and Tabatinga Beach, with the Dolphins viewpoint. The tour continues through Camuripim Beach, which features the Pedra Oca, a cave in the middle of the reefs that can be visited at low tide, a swimming stop at Arituba Lagoon with its clear and refreshing waters, then continues along Barreta Beach to Malemba Beach, a 6-kilometer stretch of desert beach that leads to the meeting of Guaraíras Lagoon with the sea, where a ferry crossing takes place. After that, it passes through Tibau do Sul, Cacimbinhas, Ponta do Madeiro, better known as Baía dos Golfinhos, which is among the 10 most beautiful beaches in Brazil, and finally the charming Pipa Beach and the cliffs of Praia do Amor at the famous Pipa viewpoint, which is the tour's final stop. The cost of the tour starts at 220 reais per person, with some additional fees such as the ferry fee, 20 reais per person, and the entrance to the cashew tree, 8 per person. This tour is also available in 4x4 vehicles. If you plan to spend a few days in Pipa, there is a shorter option of the itinerary that ends at Arituba Lagoon for about 150 reais per person. João Pessoa. This tour departs only on Tuesday and Fridays and lasts from 6:30 in the morning until approximately 8 p.m. João Pessoa is the capital of Paraíba, a northeastern state that borders Rio Grande do Norte to the south, is the third oldest city in Brazil, and is known as the city where the sun rises first, because Ponta dos Seixas is the easternmost point of the Americas. The tour of João Pessoa includes visits to the city's main historical tourist spots, such as the Museum of the Church of São Francisco, Praça João Pessoa, Parque Solon de Lucena, and Cabo Branco Lighthouse, where you can see Ponta dos Seixas. The tour continues at Jacaré Beach, where you can choose to take a boat ride to enjoy the sunset to the famous sound of Bolero de Ravel. There are also craft shops available at the site. The cost of the tour per person is around 150 reais, with additional cost of 60 reais for the boat ride and then for the visit to São Francisco Church. Quad Bike Adventure. This is the tour option for the more adventurous. With a duration of approximately 4 hours, it can be done on the morning or afternoon. The route takes you through trails and lagoons, including Lagoa Amarela, Lagoa da Juventude, and Lagoa de Alcaçuz. In this tour, you drive the quad bike yourself, but an experienced local guide leads the group and provides safety instructions. The cost per person is approximately 150 reais. City Tour. This tour takes place from 1 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. approximately and consists of visiting the urban beaches of Natal, the Fortaleza dos Reis Magos, and the historic center. In the evening, you can enjoy a beautiful sunset on the Potengi River at the Yacht Club de Natal. There is also the option to take a boat ride as part of the River City Tour. The cost per person is about 75 reais, but the entrance to the Fortaleza dos Reis Magos costs additional 3 reais and the riverboat tour costs 50 reais per person. Barra do Cunhaú. This tour lasts from approximately 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Barra do Cunhaú beach is located about 92 kilometers from Natal. In the region, there are reefs that form natural pools, ideal for swimming in calm waters. You can also choose to take an ecological boat tour to explore the mangrove ecosystem and learn about crab artisanal fishing, in addition to visiting Restinga Beach. The cost of the tour starts at 75 reais per person, and the ecological boat tour costs an additional 75 reais per person. São Miguel do Gostoso. This tour lasts from approximately 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. It starts with a stop at the zero milestone of BR-101, a highway that extends from Rio Grande do Norte to Rio Grande do Sul, crossing Brazil from end to end. You'll visit the Urca do Tubarão, a cachaça's distillery for tasting. Next, the tour heads to São Miguel do Gostoso Beach, where you enjoy the famous beach with its extensive sands and have the opportunity to take a jardineira hike to explore local attractions. The tour includes a visit to Tamarineiro in Praça dos Anjos, photo stops at the famous Eu Amo Gostoso sign, and an unforgettable sunset at Tourinhos Beach, considered one of the most beautiful in Rio Grande do Norte. This tour has a cost of approximately 150 per person. Pipa. This tour lasts from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. approximately. Pipa is known for its natural beauty, stunning beaches, diverse cuisine, and themed shops. The tour includes stops in the center of Pipa, the Central Beach, Love Beach, the Chapadão viewpoint, and the Cacimbinhas viewpoint. There is also the option to take a boat tour in the Bay of Dolphins for 60 reais per person. The cost of the main tour is 90 reais per person. And these are the main tours you should consider on your visit to Natal. We really hope this information is helpful in planning the trip of your dreams. Let us know in the comments which tours you intend to take. Feel free to ask any questions if you have any doubts, and remember to follow our channel for more tips on planning your perfect trip to Brazil. See you!